There we go.
Yes, sir.
There we go. It was, just need to reset it.
Thank you, Gary.
Well, now I got to start the thing over just to let people know. We're going to start any minute. Sorry, guys. We didn't have the audio up.
All right, the audio's fixed.
It is fixed. We're good. We'll be starting very shortly. We want this podcast to be an interactive podcast, so comment below the video on the Motivation to Hustle page and be part of the conversation, or tell us what you want to talk about, what you want to hear.
Help get the word out, y'all. Share it. Help get the word out. We going live. New Twin Cities Podcast.
We live, baby.
Episode 2. Yes, sir. With DJ Advance.
Bow, 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 bow.
Let's get it. Hey, if anybody can write a hard ass freestyle to this beat, man, I got a prize for y'all, man.
Oh yeah.
If anybody can come with a hard ass freestyle to this beat, we gonna use it on the show, man. Tap in.
We're gonna put y'all on display. Let's get it.
Put y'all on display.
We want to hear the best freestyle. We want to hear who got the most to say.
Hey, no bullshit either. Why? This the new Twin Cities.
Yeah.
It's the new Twin Cities.
Yeah.
It's the new Twin Cities.
Yeah. It's the new Twin Cities. Yeah. It's the new Twin Cities. Yeah.
Sir. Woo.
All right, we here, baby.
We here. The new Twin Cities Podcast.
New Twin Cities Podcast. We're here. How we doing this week, man? What's going on, Fresh?
Man, I'm good. Everything's good, man. I'm feeling a lot better than I was this morning. Just because when I came outside, my car was gone.
Oh shit.
So automatically I thought it was stolen. Just because everything that's going on in the city.
And, man, a lot of carjacking
around the world, actually. So that was the first thing I thought, but then I called around.
Yeah, heart racing.
Yeah, I'm 7 a.m, cold as hell, bro.
I'm
just
man,
hot.
that's the worst.
I'm hot.
That's the worst, bro.
So after I called around, looked around, found out my car got towed. They was being assholes.
Why?
Yeah.
What happened? What they do?
Well, I mean, I didn't have my sticker in the window, but it was in the
had
car
your
though.
sticker, though.
It was in the car though.
Okay,
They
all
missed.
right.
They didn't see it. So
Okay.
he gave me a discount, I guess. I mean, it is what
He
it
gave
is.
you a
He gave me a
discount.
discount. I wanted it free, but he gave me a discount.
Damn.
Talking about his people don't make mistakes. Like,
Okay.
it was on the ground. You said show you it was on the ground.
So it was in my car, G. Like,
Yeah.
What do you mean? So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a gray zone mistake. Nobody's at fault. Just give me my car.
Just
back.
give me my car back, man. That's all I wanted, man.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But other than that,
That's a lot.
I'm feeling good now. I got my car back. I'm back in my zone. I'm here,
Okay.
and I'm ready.
Yeah,
How was your
man.
morning this morning?
Hey, my morning was good, G. Had some coffee this morning. Woke up feeling good, feeling great.
good.
Made sure everything was aligned. So we're ready for today because there's a lot going on in the city right now.
A lot. Right
The
about
city's kind of feeling like we're back. We backtracked 2 years ago. Of course, RIP Amir Locke.
Let's get into that, man. So over the weekend, an incident happened where a 19-year-old by the name of Amir Locke was gunned down by the police.
Yeah. Was he in his house? That was his house.
Was it? I'm not sure. If it was his house, that's even more messed up. But
Yeah. I want to say this morning I read that the police were looking for a man that was previously in the house.
oh wow.
So yeah.
So that's what makes it even worse, that he wasn't even the
Yeah.
person they was looking for. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I feel like the police, they, after everything that has been going on here, why ain't they having like classes or like because
sessions,
yeah,
like
you
virtual,
know,
so you guys
therapy.
can do Zoom calls, therapy.
I can jump in with some info for you guys on this because I've been doing, we have a legal kind of podcast or whatever with this. It gets even worse. They weren't even looking for a person. They were there to get evidence, to get property.
What?
So there's really no even, it's so awful the more you get into it. But yeah, so So they weren't even looking for a person. So there's really, you could make that argument. The big thing is a no-knock warrant. We had one in Anoka like a year ago. Oh, someone's audio's on.
Sorry.
That's all right. So they had one like a year ago in Anoka where the SWAT team basically busted in and put a woman and her child at gunpoint, trashed their house. So there was a big thing then.
About that.
Big thing then where they're like, no more no-knock warrants. It was supposed to be like in extreme measures only, because there are scenarios where it makes sense to like save the people in the home, sort of. Like if there's a kid that could be taken
what's
hostage.
going on there, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, man. No knocks pissed me off. I mean, I thought Breonna Taylor would have been a prime example that everybody should know about.
Right. I feel like I said, after everything that's going on, even with Kim Potter, like, why aren't these police getting trainings or going back into training? And then the police that's not from the city, why aren't they getting trained to know how to handle situations with, minorities?
Or even just having social awareness of what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In the area that you're in.
Like anything of that nature, because most of these police that police the areas they're in aren't from the area.
Exactly.
They're from miles out, minutes out. They
farm
don't
country.
They could be policing St. Paul and be from Cambridge. They don't spend their nights, they don't spend their afternoons, they don't go shopping in these neighborhoods that they're trying to monitor the people that do.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
And so
And this was 9 seconds, by the way.
Wow.
9 seconds. So they came in with a key fob.
Okay.
So the dude's asleep.
Yep.
He's got a gun next to him, which is his constitutional right. You know, like there's just
that was his gun.
Right.
I read that.
He has one because he's a DoorDash driver. So, of course
crazy.
he's got one. It's a dangerous job. So he's asleep. The cops bust in. What do you say? He's awake maybe halfway through that process as they're coming in and yelling. And I can play the video here silent, like without the audio right now.
Yeah, pull it up.
But yeah, basically here we go. So we'll play this. So key fob, so it's not allowed entry. You got to remember this dude's asleep.
And for anybody watching, this is graphic.
Yeah. So check us out on the Facebook or YouTube page if you want to see this. But yeah, this is the Minneapolis
Trigger warning,
Police.
guys.
Yeah, it does cut off before the actual.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And so what you'd say he has like 4 seconds to wake up out of a deep sleep and know what's going on.
And then they kicked the couch.
Yeah, they startled him.
Yeah, and they're yelling contradictory
That is crazy,
commands.
Man.
It's an execution. It's
That's
sad, man.
and it's not even you could almost make I'm trying to stay level on this because I don't want everyone's totally allowed to riot and go nuts on this, but it's like this no-knock warrant shit has got to stop.
It gotta.
Right? Like it's insane.
Think about it. The whole situation would have been different if they knocked first.
Yep. Yeah.
It would have
still
been
have his
way
life.
different.
It would have been. He would be still here if they knocked first.
Damn.
Yep.
And they was coming to get a thing. They wasn't even coming to get a person. So
Yeah.
just that whole situation, man, it's sad, man. It's so sad.
R.I.P. Amir Locke. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Dante Wright. R.I.P. George Floyd. R.I.P. Philando Castile. Jamar Clark.
Man.
Everybody that's passed at the police's hands.
The people that's supposed to protect and serve, man. So
Yeah.
all police is not bad, but this situation, man, is just it's getting out of hand. It's like they not respecting what's going on.
It's so tone deaf.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even, in a way, I can actually, if you're the police who are in that, right? Like, it's not like they all know what's going on necessarily. They're serving a warrant. They're busting in.
Right.
It's like whoever gave that warrant is the real criminal here, because it's like
The judge.
Look, they burst in. They don't know who's there. The guy's got a gun. Like I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I can kind of
See where,
they
yeah.
were put in an awful situation, right?
Yeah, we talked about this the other night.
Exactly.
Where I was saying that I think it's going to fall on the judge because it wasn't the cop that was personally going after this guy like Derek Chauvin went after George Floyd. So that's where a lot of people's anger is going to get displaced. This is going to fall on the judge and the ethics around that surrounding him. Because it was the same judge that told Derek Chauvin he was guilty. Or gave him the guilty verdict, whatever. So it's like, it's crazy that it was him, and then it was also him that gave the authorization for this event to happen.
That is crazy.
That's nuts.
That is crazy.
That's really nuts.
All it took was a knock to change that whole situation, man.
Mm-hmm.
A knock. He would have got up. He would have been like, I'm not the person you guys looking for, or the thing, the evidence.
He would have been able to
put my
defend
gun,
himself.
let him know that he got a weapon. Like, it could have went so different, man. And I'm just, man.
And he lit.
Peace, man.
I saw the building was somewhere off Marquette, and I don't know if that was downtown or not.
Downtown? Wow.
But yeah, I think that is
Close
downtown.
by, close
yeah,
by.
that's downtown. I
Minneapolis.
don't know where. I've never seen the address, but I remember seeing that somebody was killed down there.
Yeah, it's
I'm still scarred from George Floyd, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was
Yeah.
out in them damn riots, you know. I got receipts to prove that, man. I was out there front line with them people. So this is just mentally breaking.
It's ignorant.
to see.
It's kind of ignorant. It's like y'all.
Yeah.
It's like these things are going on, and y'all constantly are not like. Why aren't y'all like going in and doing different procedures, like coming up with different procedures on how to do things, like
Is
a
it-
no-knock warrant?
Is it not proven that your procedures don't work?
Exactly.
You got cases out. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got
Lawsuits.
You lost 2 officers now.
Yeah.
So it's like, do y'all want to keep on going down? Like, come on now.
Come on, get it together, man. Get it together.
If there's one positive from this, and there are none, you know, like a dude lost his life, like this really couldn't be worse. But if there's one thing that I sort of look to as any glimmer of hope, it's that the gun rights groups and the people who normally side with the cops have come out against the cops. Like, it is really indefensible.
You said they have, or they're going to?
They have. They've been out
Okay, that's big.
right
That's
away
That's
because they're just viewing it as a constitutional thing, like they should, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, it's so. I'm hoping that's if there's something good at George Floyd, is that maybe that whole thing changed some minds a little bit, or opened
Yeah,
some
or
hearts. I
maybe
don't know.
no-knock warrants start getting banned because, again, this is Breonna Taylor part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's worse this time because it was totally all wrong information. You know, there was somebody completely different living there than the guy they're looking for. The guy they're looking for is like a known, like, robber, or like he's just known to be violent and carry a gun on him. You know what I'm saying? And
So
but
I can
he's been
see-
eluding the police for a
Yeah.
long time. So
I could see where they, you know what I'm saying? They was just doing their job. So, like you said, the judge should be the one that be held accountable for this.
yeah, I think so, man.
So rest in peace to Amir Locke.
Rest in peace, Amir Locke, man.
You know, we gonna have a moment of silence towards the end of the show for Amir. But next we want to get into the loss of a Twin Cities rapper, a Minneapolis rapper by the name of Boss Selly. He passed away this weekend due to gun violence. Details haven't been put out yet, but he was a humble working artist, man. He was everywhere. He was putting in that work, man. Like a lot of people a lot of people was touched by him and his work, man. So shout out to Paul Blaze from Minneapolis. That was his right hand man, man. Hold your head up, man. Stay strong, man.
Stay strong.
Keep
Prayers
going.
to the family.
Yep.
Prayers to friends.
Yep. Keep going though, man. He gonna want you to keep going. So keep turning up for him, man.
Keep going up. And anybody out there that's going through something of this nature, you know, ask. Don't be ashamed to talk to somebody. It's hard. It's one of the hardest things to do. And it's also hard to find somebody who's willing to listen, but just find a way to express yourself that isn't anger or, you know, anything negative of that nature. Draw,
Meditate.
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 Right, even write it down. If you're angry, write it down or something. Just get it out of your system. You know what I'm saying? Just find a way to get it out.
Putting it on paper. That helps a lot, man. When I'm angry or anything, or just meditation and writing down, getting it out your head and putting it on paper helps a lot. Helps me a lot. So, man, if you guys going through, you know, some things that's, you know, hard to get over, man, just take a second and breathe for a couple minutes. Just sit still, man. That's meditating. It's deeper than that, but if you want to get into it, I suggest you start there. Just taking the time out your day to stop and just breathe. You know,
deep breaths too.
It helps a lot. It helps a lot with anxiety and everything. So, rest in peace to my boy, man, Boss Selly.
R.P. Barcelli, man.
Next up, we have the video of the week.
Yes, sir, man. We got Prince Riley on deck.
Yes, sir.
Let's bring him up, Gabe, if you got that ready.
Prince Riley. It's called Nasty Medicinals.
Nasty Medicinals.
Just 1 second, guys. It just kind of YouTube, whatever, did a thing on me here. Just a second. Yep.
So we finna get into that video, man. He snapped.
Where's Prince Riley from?
Prince Riley's from North Minneapolis.
Shout out to the North Side.
Shout out to the North Side, man. Y'all got one with Prince Riley, man. He's super talented. He's actually one of my favorite out the city right now.
Okay.
Like I've been on his music, but this year I feel like he stepped his game up a lot, like his artistry and his writing. So
I feel that way about a lot of artists. Not to take away from him or anything, but I'm loving what I'm seeing, man.
Yeah, I love it. I love the work that the city is putting in, man. I love it. Keep it up, man. Now we just gotta turn it into a positive thing and keep putting it in the face of the city and in the world. So
all right, we got it right here.
All right,
here go the video.
Yeah, I told him I was coming, and I cannot hold back. Got that pack when it was morning, by the night so day. Yeah, we had the same plug, but you cannot go back. You still holding on that grudge, here's an L, hold that. Put your bitch up on my cap and all caps, no cap. Soon as we open the door, panties on the floor, man. Swear she like the way I hate it, but I should've known that. Love to fuck on thicker bitches, don't like pussy low fat. Man, these niggas so shiced. Swear you're doing better than me and you still don't like me. You keep flashing all them guns and I still don't frighten. I'm just getting to the cake and I still want ice. I can't give.
Man, that's a slapper right there.
Hey, he was finna. Hey,
man,
Prince Riley, you got one, man.
Shout out to Prince Riley.
Hey, every DJ should have that right now, man. Every DJ should get in tune with Prince Riley and get that song in the club, man.
Yes, sir.
Because that's he got one with that, man. The energy, the video, everybody, the ass shaking, everything, man. I love it, man. We need that.
Hell yeah, we got a Minnesota little TJ on deck, man. I was just playing. No, I didn't mean that. That's a compliment, man.
Hey, Prince Riley, man. Do your thing, man. Keep doing your thing out there, man. Keep elevating, man. I see you. That song is going hard, man.
That's hard, man. The mixing was good on that, man. It's live. That's a slapper. You play at the party, you play at the barbecue, play at the function. You feel me? I'm feeling that one.
Prince Riley, Nasty Medicinals.
Medicinal? I don't even know how to say that. I've never seen
Prince
that
Riley,
word.
how you say that, man? What does that mean?
Hey, chime in, man. What you
man, Prince Riley watching this, man. Let us know what that means, man. What is medicinals?
Are we too old now, man? What's going on?
I don't know, bro. I Nasty medicinals? Like, I think I tried to look it up. Like, medicinals? Whatever, man. Whatever it is, that shit's hard, bro.
That shit's slapping.
That shit's slapping, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. So look that up, man. Prince Riley featuring Say Something with Nasty Medicinals or whatever.
Turn up.
Let's turn up, y'all.
It's a slapper.
Go check that out. All right. For your global news, we got the Yo Gotti Dollar for Dollar challenge, man.
Oh my God, boy.
Man.
Now, man.
He's the finesse king, man.
That's a good finesse right there, man. That nigga finesse the country.
Man, so he had everybody feel like they was a part of his album process by doing the Dollar for Dollar challenge, where he put out a song and then he left an open verse for any artist to get on there. And if you had the hardest verse, you will be on his album that just dropped Friday.
Oh, that's what I thought. It was a feature, right?
It was a feature.
You get the feature for it to be on the song. Man, I remember, like, obviously we all follow a lot of artists and stuff. And it was crazy because they were really doing their best.
People were
videos
really
together,
bro.
Whole art schemes,
the production, like, crazy,
everything.
like going hard,
mixing good,
bro. They went harder on that than they regular stuff. You feel me? But so I feel y'all though. I feel y'all where y'all was coming from, because I thought Yo Gotti was gonna really gonna pick somebody for real.
Yeah.
So
what does he do?
It comes to find out he has an artist, his own artist, on the song already.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That is so crazy.
That's crazy. That's like that backfires because you playing the people. Then it's
you get your hopes up. You getting your hopes up.
Yeah.
Everybody's cheering for you, and then it comes to find out he ain't even really look.
Yeah, he ain't even looking at your shit.
He ain't even go look. He ain't even come check you out. He just, I guess some people was posting on stories. He's looking, but you know, man, it's all.
But think about how many artists are on the internet, and think about like you think him and this thing gonna look through all them
millions of dollar for dollar challenges.
Like how many? Like that's a lot to look through. Ain't nobody looking through all that unless you got like his personal email or something like that. You know, that's crazy.
I feel like Gotti used that as a marketing thing.
Yeah,
like, I feel like because all the stuff he got going on around CMG, the brand, that's detrimental. Like the death of Young Dolph. Allegedly, they trying to connect some way. They trying to connect Young Dolph to that.
Yeah,
and I felt like that would ruin.
Well, they said, you know, they said the artist that he picked for the feature is associated with the guy that killed Dolph. You know,
ain't that crazy, y'all?
Ain't that crazy?
The guy that won the dollar for dollar challenge, which is Yo Gotti's artist, is related to the guy that killed Young Dolph.
That's crazy. Yeah.
He's getting called out. Yeah, King Yella and stuff. Like, he's getting called out on that now.
Yeah.
Chicago rapper King Yella speaks out about it, man. Right here. Check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just playing this in the background. I'm sorry. I can put the audio on if you want.
No, that's cool.
Okay.
That's all right.
Cool.
You get the picture. You're reading the caption.
Yeah.
Everybody know what's going on,
Yeah, they know
man.
what he's saying.
This situation was so bad, Gotti had to end up giving the song out for free, meaning anybody that rapped on it gets they can put it up for sale. They can put it up as an actual single and make money off of it. He's giving them the royalties.
Now that's dope. That's dope. That's a good way to make up for that.
That's
he
a
let
good
y'all
save.
make money off the song.
That's a good save.
Yeah,
You
he
feel
definitely
me?
saved his ass with that one. Cause shit.
That's crazy. I didn't even do the dollar for dollar challenge.
You
No,
feel me?
I'm upset. I mean, I'm also biased because I'm a Dolph fan. It's Dolph.
You know, I'm a Young Dolph fan too. You know, I'm a Gotti. I was kind of in the middle with it, but like I just don't like the way Gotti moving right now.
Yeah,
his team, he ain't even calming his team down. Like he ain't getting like I just don't like the way that.
Just
that
let it all happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So,
But you know what I'm saying? To anybody who did record that dollar for dollar challenge, go put it up on Spotify, Apple, whatever you want, because that's free money if people
every
is listening
DSP,
to it.
get that out there. Y'all worked hard on them songs.
Yep.
Put them out. Get that money for it.
Yep, get that money for it.
Okay. In other news, we got Drake. Oh, Drake was playing. So Drake posted a video of him playing basketball, and he was actually killing. Like Drake's actually good. At basketball.
Yeah, from what I've seen, I mean, he put a whole real court in his mansion.
Yeah.
You feel me? In his complex.
You gotta be dedicated. You gotta be. You gotta be. You gotta
me?
be some type of good to put a basketball court in your house.
Yeah,
I feel like.
It also helps when you're the most famous person in the world and you can invite any basketball player. You know what I'm saying?
Have open runs,
You know
NBA
what I'm
runs,
saying?
boy. So much you can do.
Man,
but so during the video, he's playing Minnesota native Casey Pluto, Stay Up.
Oh yeah, he was
track.
playing Stay Up for this during the basketball session, man. That's cold, man.
Yeah, man. It's on IG everywhere. He even posted it on his page. He's playing Casey Pluto Stay Up featuring Lance.
That's Lancey Fox.
Lancey Fox.
Yep.
I didn't want to mess up his name, but
No,
Lancey
that's
Fox. Check that out. It's on YouTube. Everywhere.
That's what I call him at least. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
it
it look
still
like.
sound cold to me, man.
Yeah, he's from overseas, so
he's like the dark London version of Casey. I mean, like he's like the London version of Casey, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
they on the. I want to. They give me the same
sound,
vibe,
kind
you know
of
what I'm saying?
sound,
They
like
coming from the same angle.
Yep.
Yeah. So that dude is cold. He's got a. I don't quote me, but I believe he has a debut project coming out too.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess
Lancey Fox.
Yeah, he's gonna be on Casey's album dropping soon. I think Casey said like by the end of the month. Something like that. I thought. Don't quote me again. You know, go check out the homie page and
for y'all and for everybody out there that you know what I'm saying, we want to let y'all know that the things that's going on outside the city, we feel like y'all should see. Like no matter how many times y'all feel like we talk about a person or whatever, we just want to give y'all the platform to see how it should work, how the industry should go, or like how you should move as an artist, I should say. So when we doing this, we want y'all to see how y'all should move, or you know, what some things y'all can do differently in y'all, you know, plans to get y'all music out there differently. So I want y'all to check out different artists that's really putting in that work, man, so y'all can see how it's done. So,
hey, and I mean, think about it. If Drake is playing your music, that means somebody's eye is gonna be on the city. So just get ready.
That's
a
win for us.
Yeah, that's a win for everybody.
Win for everybody. Win for him is a win for everybody.
All you need is one key in the door.
That's it. Y'all remember how Chief Keef opened that door?
That's a prime example.
It's been opening. They be in and out that motherfucker ever since. Every Chicago nigga been in and out that motherfucking door. Chief Keef open ever since. So that's what we trying to show y'all, that we got somebody like that that can do the same thing for the city, man. Like so whatever, if y'all got anything negative thinking or going on about that, man, we only trying to.
They would. There we go. Is that the video? Yep.
No.
Is that?
No, this ain't it.
That ain't the one.
No, this.
Oh,
but
that's
Drake.
He just put this out 2 days ago.
Oh yeah,
that was it. Okay.
Hey, this one was on Instagram, but I think that's the video of him playing ball with Justin Bieber and Quavo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just sick of that guy being good at shit.
He's good at everything. Shit. He don't miss that one time.
Dude, hey, Drake don't miss no matter what the situation is. The only person that knocked him off his access was Pusha T.
Pusha T, man.
He
had him nervous.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Because he got
scrambling
something from right under him. You know what I'm saying? He can't really beat that. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But I don't know. What do you think it's time to talk about some people doing things inside the city right now, man? We got somebody here with
man,
us.
we got a special guest for y'all, man. We wanted to bring y'all in somebody that really put his mark on the city and really has helped progress the city to where it's at now, man. Like, I feel like he's a real important factor in the game, in the city. He's everybody's favorite DJ.
Everybody's favorite. It's your favorite marketing group coming through.
Yes, sir. I would like to welcome DJ Advance to the microphone. Welcome. Get the brother.
Threw my shoulder out. Man. Insurance policy. No, it's fine.
Yo, welcome to the new Twin Cities podcast, Vance.
What's good? How y'all doing, man?
Man, we good, man. Happy to have you, bro.
Nah, thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it. This is the first podcast I've ever done.
Oh.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Okay.
Yep.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I feel good. Hey. We got Vance, y'all. This is exclusive. Vlad couldn't even get this. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So, let's talk about Vance. How did you so let's talk about, your career. How did you get started? Like, how did you get into doing what you do?
Man, fast story.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, we started throwing parties when we was like 16, 15.
Okay.
And in St. Paul, and it was like basement parties, and we needed a DJ, and I got a desktop computer and had do virtual DJ on there, and that's kind of how it started
from there,
literally right there. So that was like the beginning of DJ Advance as well as three-way. So it was kind of, and I mean, to get to that point, of course, like I was always into like production and beat making, so it's kind of like one of them things I was like, I can't make money off beats right now, let me DJ to make some bread. So
make the right now money.
For sure. So man.
I feel like that, man. Like everything's a grind, man. Ain't nothing gonna come right away. So
where are you from, Vince? What part of the city you from?
I am from St. Paul.
Okay.
Proudly from St. Paul.
651.
No, yes.
651.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
East side, west side.
I'm from Midway, man.
Okay.
Yes.
Sound good.
You went to what school?
I
Central.
went to Central.
Central.
I went to Webster, then to Ramsey, then to Central. That's like the St. Paul.
Typical St. Paul.
St. Paul pipeline. You might throw like
Maxfield.
Yeah, Maxfield in there. If you was from that area, Maxfield or something like that. But it's Webster, Ramsey, Central, fam.
I'm a Johnson, Govey. So.
Oh, okay, all right, that's what's up.
We ain't gonna get into that today, but you know what it is, But yeah, man. So okay. So your brother, y'all was throwing parties together, or
Yeah, we was throwing parties together.
he like little bro, big DJ.
It was me. So it was me, Aaron Delaney. Y'all probably know him.
Yep, I know Aaron.
We was throwing it at his house actually. It was over there off of Snelling, the little blue townhomes over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right over there in the basement. I don't even know. We got like 100 and some people in there, bro. It was crazy.
Was it like overly packed?
Bro, it
like
was overly
shoulder,
packed. Like that was ridiculously packed.
Okay.
But it was popping though. You know how the basement parties was like.
Oh man.
It was perfect.
You coming out looking like you took a shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweating hard.
Clothes is loose.
But people still would be dancing.
Yeah, sweaty,
Twerking
nasty.
hard.
Boy, I used to stink in
saying?
there. But I mean, collectively, everybody,
Yep.
you know, it was a lot of sweat.
Yeah, you knew
everywhere.
what was going on.
We had
you had
to
to put on deodorant or you
yeah,
was getting flamed.
Yeah. We had the tacos in the bag. We had all that.
Oh,
We was
yeah.
selling
Oh, okay.
food.
Y'all
We
had
was
the
selling-
food?
That's
yeah.
lit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
That's major
We was
lit.
15.
What year?
We was 15, 16 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Man, I'm 33 now, so
Right.
y'all do the math. All right, I'm too old to be doing math.
That's not too far out of our range, man.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We all in the same.
We got
group.
about the same age.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'd be sophomores, you a senior. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yep.
in high school, you know?
So that progressed into us doing. We went from there, and then we started like finding event spaces to do events at. Just because we was growing, we felt like it was growing, and I remember we did one at a Beto's on Como and what was that? Como and what, bro? Como in front. Yep, Como in front. Had a party at a Beto's at One Light, the same setup. I had the desktop with the big desktop though, not the flat screen joints. I was walking around with the big screen, and I was using the mouse to like beat sync and do all that stuff. It was crazy, but it was popping.
You needed a U-Haul to get the shit there.
Bruh, definitely. And then that progressed into we kept doing events, kept doing parties. And then my first time DJing like downtown, I actually got a call. I feel like it was like not too long after that. What was it like 2000, I want to say the summer of when we graduated. So like summer of 2006.
Okay.
MV, DJ MV. Shout out to DJ MV.
Shout out DJ.
Shout out MV.
Shout out DJ MV, events by MV. He only mainly do weddings now, but back then he was like the man doing everything downtown. So he hit me one day and was like, "Hey, you want to go DJ?" It was Euphoria at the time. It was one of the closed Euphoria, and he was like, "You want to go DJ tonight?" I'm like, "This is my first time DJing at a club."
At a club?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, "Yeah, I got you. I could do it." Again, all I had was that desktop and that big screen.
You did not pull up to the
You didn't
club.
go to the
I
club
pulled
like
up to the
that.
club. Vino, tell him.
Yeah,
Vino's with
man.
me.
Damn.
He was like,
He
I
was
was
carrying
like,
it.
yeah.
Right?
He was like, bro. I was like, man, MV want me to DJ. He's like, what you want to do? I'm like, I ain't got no equipment. Like, take the desktop.
My man took the
My brother's
desktop.
with me every step of the way, man. We was in there. I had the big desktop. It was crazy. I went crazy. People was in there having the time of their life, bro. And
Did anybody say something to you about it?
That's amazing.
they didn't know because
Right.
the way the DJ booth was, I was high up,
Okay.
so it just sounded like I was just going ham in there. And I mean, you know, it's not what you use, it's how you use it.
It's how you use it.
you know?
Facts.
Exactly.
You could have, you know,
Facts.
you could have the worst thing, you could have the best thing. You just gotta be able to use it.
Shout out to Envy, man, for making that call, man.
Yeah,
Man.
so that was and then from there, you know, we built a reputation and a relationship with the owner of that club.
Okay.
And then that's when me and my brother started throwing parties downtown.
That's
and
fire.
then it just
That's
kept
what's up.
progressing and progressing and progressing and progressing. And I feel like at this point, I mean, we've done probably over like, I want to say probably over like 500 events.
Bro, y'all was doing events when I was like a freshman in high school, like 14 years old. I'm looking like, man, y'all always did y'all business the right way, the way y'all move. I always loved it, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Like,
Appreciate
I
that.
always loved the God, faith, and
God Music
God
Life.
Music
Yeah.
Life. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
you
about
good.
that. God Music Life. I always loved that just like having faith into this music stuff where it's
Yeah.
a lot of violence and a lot of just a whole bunch of just negativity,
Yeah,
you know, in this
for sure.
culture.
Yeah.
How do you keep that faith in the DJing and in the music, the hip hop scene? You know what I'm saying? How do you keep that going? How do you implement that into your work?
So to be honest, man, I feel like my family has like helped us kind of be able to withstand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know where our values lie, and we know why we're here. Like, a lot of people think, you know, we're throwing events or we're doing stuff just to do it. But our whole idea of throwing events was because when we were kids and we were growing up, you would have these house parties, but there'd be like a lot of violence happening. So our idea was like, man, let's get everybody together that we can get together to have a good time without any issues. That's like the foundation of three-way. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's always has been the foundation. That's why we pride ourselves on like having safe events and like
quality.
If there's even if there's an issue, being able to just go talk it out with the person that's having a problem. Like, hey, come over here. So like we try to let the faith like shine through us so other people can see it and feel it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we don't run away from the industry, because at the end of the day, like, if they're not seeing it from us and they're not seeing it from somebody else, then who they gonna see it from? If we're not in there, we can't, you know, help people if we're just always in the space of our own type of people that don't need help. So it's, you know, it's the same thing with just, you know, just being a faithful person anyway, having faith in God is
your morals, right?
Yeah, you just gotta put yourself out there so people can touch you, so you can have that conversation with them when they're having issues or they need some therapy or they want to talk about something. Like, if I don't put myself out there to be like, hey, I might be a person that you could lean on to, you know, it's about partying, it's about me DJing, but
the right way.
You can hit me up and call me if you need something. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be.
That's dope.
That's dope, bro. And I always, like, every event you threw, like, especially in my early days, like, I had to be there, bro. I had to be there. You always had the flyest women there, you know what I'm saying? The whole city in there, man. So I always, every time I heard a Advance event, I'm there. Like, me and the guys, we there deep.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't lying either. Every
coming
time.
to show out every time, bro. Like, that's man, you really got me into the club scene. Like, me just watching you do your thing, man. I started throwing parties at clubs, you know, just because I seen the way y'all was moving.
Because you see it's possible.
Yeah.
You see it's attainable.
The right way, though.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Quality events.
Exactly.
These events wasn't in a hole in the wall. They wasn't at some small bar. Like, it was real quality venues, and the people in there, everybody got along. So that's what I really loved about your events, and I never really missed not one, honestly.
Nah, yeah, you didn't. You didn't. I definitely got I got good pictures of him. I got pictures from you from the first ABE, the all black everything we did over there off of Hennepin.
What year was that?
This was 20. What year was that, bro? 2011, 12.
11?
10 or 11. Yeah, I think it was 11.
That makes sense.
And then when I was in school,
because when I met Tavy, that was about 2011, 2012, and that's when he started throwing events.
Yep. I was throwing the parties at Jefferson and Berry's, and I always used to see you at on the campus. Like, you didn't go there, but you was always
I was
there.
always outside. Yeah.
You was always at the events doing the DJing at the events. I'm like, Vance doing this party, I'm there. Like, I ain't going to nobody.
I used to just go up to, because I knew a lot of people at the U of M, especially in BSU. I just got to know them through the industry and the parties we was throwing, but I would always just kind of come up there and just kick it with people. Like, why not? You know, because these are people. I always wanted to like be the person that was people could like literally talk to. Like, I feel like everybody probably got my number at this point. Like, legit.
That's real.
Like, everybody probably got my number at this point, but like, I'm the person that's gonna answer. Like, I'm gonna respond. Okay. It's never nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing crazy. It's never there ain't no ego. Cause at the end of the day, yes, you know, a lot of people feel like, oh, you're an amazing DJ and you're this person. And I'm like, but I'm still a human. I'm still the same person. Yeah, maybe in some rooms it feel like I'm a little more elevated, but at the end of the day, when this is over, I'm still going back to my family.
Like, go back to the hood.
Yeah, going to kick it, going to chill. Like,
catch me in the grocery store.
Exactly.
Whatever, you know.
I ain't no robot.
And that's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So,
how do you feel about the hip hop culture in the Twin Cities? Like, do you feel like it's progressing, or like, do you feel like we're going backwards? Like, how do you feel about the game right now?
At times, I feel like we're going backwards, but for the most part, like, seeing the support that people are giving Casey Bluto and just people that are doing things within the culture, I think that's showing that we are still progressing. You know, granted, there may be certain things or issues or problems that will go on within the community. But I think as a whole, I feel like a lot of us have the right mindset now. I feel like before, a lot of people had a selfish kind of individual mindset. Yeah, but now I feel like everybody's starting to the right people are starting to understand that, okay, we have one thing to get to. We have one goal that we need to all kind of reach. And like, you know, I feel like in that way we are progressing. Yeah. And I feel like the people that aren't on that type of vibe, they're going to get left behind.
Exactly.
They're going to get left behind.
Longevity.
Yeah.
Longevity will win.
Yeah.
All that BS ain't going to be here tomorrow.
And adapting to the current state of things right now. And not succumbing to the negativity surrounding it, you know.
Exactly. Because, like, even y'all showing, like I said, showing love to Casey Pluto, you know. And a lot of people wouldn't do that years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Because it'll be like, oh, he's about to.
Yeah, you get nervous. Like, I don't want to see him.
It used to be this thing where when people are about to take off, they pull away from him. Like, oh, wait. Okay, we supported him, but man, let's bring it back a little bit. He might really go. Like, let's chill. And it's like, man, we can't do that.
They're going to get left behind because they're not supposed to be there or they're not doing what they're supposed to do.
Right, exactly. But, you know, we can't do that, man. Right. And that's why it's good to see people really showing love. Like, shout out to DJ Cyril. I talk to him a lot. You know, the key connection with Casey was a product of him making that connection. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cyril put that together, man.
Shout out to Cyril.
And I love that because him and Casey, you know, they know each other through industry and from being from Minnesota, but I don't think their relationship's to the point where it's like he had to do that. Exactly. It just made sense for the city. Yes, it made sense for Minnesota. It's like it's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that's really helping. Yeah, a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Cyril putting in work. I don't mean to cut you off, but Cyril's also putting in work.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. And yeah, man, it's just we need more of that. Like the people that are in those doors, we need more of that because that's what's gonna make us explode. Like I feel like when I go out of town to DJ, like I DJ frequently in like San Diego and Miami and stuff. When I would go out there, I wouldn't let it be known that I'm from Minnesota. Just so after the set, when they like, oh, you killed it. It's y'all got talent up there. Yes. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all that helps. Like every time we leave the city, like we're representing the city, we're representing the state. So we have to put our best foot forward. Exactly. So it's like now it's like, you know, oh man, Minnesota, I gotta come check it out. One of my good homies, Thirst, man, Thirst McGurk, shout out to him. He's an engineer, but he's a DJ as well. He engineers for Freddie Gibbs. He's his main house engineer. He's won Grammys. He's engineered for Usher. That's everybody.
Okay. He in there.
I brought him up here for one of my weekly parties we used to have, and he. To this day, he's like, bro, I love Minnesota. He's like, I tell all the homies, like, y'all gotta go check out Minnesota. Like, come out there with me. I'm gonna show you a good time. My homie Advanced, 3-Way, they all go take care of you. Like, but I feel like that's what is needed. Like, that helps a lot.
Yeah,
so.
Man. The networking that goes on outside of Minnesota is very needed because if we can't get outside of here and bring those different outlets to Minnesota, it ain't gonna expand.
Right, exactly.
It ain't gonna expand.
Exactly. So. It's cool what we do, like collectively in the community, but we need to expand it as much as we can. Yeah. We have to reach out. We have to show people what we have to offer outside of this, so they can want to come spend money here, want to come like break bread, want to come like network and do things here. So.
It's a good time right now. We're branching out.
Yeah, for sure.
Branching out.
For sure.
On, like Ty Stick linking up with
Mozzie
artist.
Yeah, Ty Stick hard. Ooh.
Yeah, he hard. He grew on me. He hard.
Ty Stick is hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's so much talent coming out the city, and I feel like we should do it together, not a Minneapolis St. Paul thing. Like we're trying to bring this collective because we big enough together to really put our foot into this industry. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's so many talented people here that just need that platform, and that's why that's why we're here trying to build this, man. That's why y'all need to know the advances. Y'all need to get in tune with me, Tony, Vino. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get in tune with these people, Cider Rail, that's doing stuff for the city. You know what I'm saying? And you can feel they vibe if they really truly about the culture or not.
Yeah.
Like you can feel that, man.
You know when it's true or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let this be an example of the cities coming together. I mean, you got St. Paul, you got Minneapolis right here with a new twin city. So, you know, let this be a first example. Artists, you can do it too on tracks.
Yeah, for real.
It doesn't hurt to work with each other.
Nah, I don't.
Like, do you feel like artists try to create relationships with you?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
Keep it a buck with you.
That's real.
I hear that.
There's a few artists that have. The Lioness being one of them.
Oh, she's dope.
She's dope.
Yeah,
dope
me and her are working. We're actually working on a joint project right now together.
That's dope. You doing the engineering,
doing
producing?
Production and engineering.
Is she still? Did she have something with Rhymes? Was she part of Rhyme series?
Nah, she wasn't part of it.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, she just did some stuff with them. But
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're working on some. But me and her have a relationship, like a real relationship. Who else? Man, I'm trying to think.
It's always.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I think that I feel like more artists could have a relationship with me. I feel like if they actually reached out, I think that people don't think that I'm, like I said, accessible,
reachable.
Yeah. I actually am, but I also don't want it to be a fake relationship.
Yeah,
either.
nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can tell if somebody's just trying to be around just to like finesse their way into something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can feel it instantly.
Vance does everything. He can DJ, he can mix, he can do whatever. So man, artists, get in tune with Vance, man.
Tap in. Shout out to and shout out. I was just thinking about some other people that I built a relationship recently. This artist 612. He's super dope. He's from the North Side. His kid Dean. Okay. Man, his kid Zay. Man, who else?
A lot of young cats.
It's a lot of young dudes, man. Yeah. But they've reached out and like we've been chopping it up and like they'll take criticism when they send me songs that I make, that I mix. And they'll take criticism or they'll just let me be free on the project. Like, hey, let me do this. Like, all right, cool. This sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it just starts there and then it progresses into, man, how you doing? How's everything going? You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah. We appreciate that if as DJs, as people that engineer, all that stuff. If y'all show us that love, man, we gonna give it to y'all 100,000% back. Like, but it has to feel real. It can't just be like it can't just be like a transactional relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then we'll treat it as such. And hey, can you play my song? Yeah, send me $100. Send me $1,000. Like, if you want it to be transactional,
bro, and that's how I look at it. When people hit my inbox, I'll see how you come at me. And then, if you try to build a real relationship with me, you might can get your shit posted for free. Like,
for sure.
But you gotta build that real relationship. Like, none of that fake trying to finesse. Like, because we feel that energy.
Yeah, we do.
We feel that,
and it's just it's unnecessary, to be honest. Like, a lot of people that are in the positions to help will genuinely help you if you really genuinely need it. You know what I'm saying? And it just sucks because I feel like the world has given this kind of this energy to finessing. And it's like, man, no, you don't gotta do it that way. It don't gotta even be that way. It could be smooth and seamless if you do it the right way from day one. Like,
have an actual goal in mind, not just I'm trying to get Vance's attention.
Right,
I'm trying to get this DJ's attention.
So
like,
do
you have a goal in mind?
So he can be on my side and help me get to where I need to get to.
Exactly, because I've seen situations where it's like, you put 100,000% into somebody, and then they get to a position, and then now they don't want to work with you because they in the position to work with somebody bigger. Like, I've seen that a lot, so it's like, you can't be that person at all because it'll backfire on you. It'll backfire on you down the line when things ain't how it is. You're gonna need that support. You're gonna need that bottom support that was there for you from the jump.
Yep. Because it gets lonely at the top. It gets real lonely at the top. And when you get into that field where you actually need people, if you cut them people off on the way up, they're not gonna help you on the way down.
And you ain't gonna. And then especially the people that you came up with. Like, man, this industry is so fake, man. You ain't gonna know who really with you. And who just trying to get in and finesse. Like you said, everybody's trying to finesse nowadays, and that don't get you longevity. That don't. You here today and gone tomorrow.
For real.
So I have a couple questions for you. This is my first time meeting us
in
meeting
real
each
life,
other.
in
real life, man.
No metaverse vibes.
None. Like, this is all real vibes. Follow each other on all the social medias. I always see bro working and stuff. So I have a couple questions for you. Somebody actually just posted it in the comments to start off. What has been your favorite venue to perform in so far, present or past?
Oh man, that's a good question. Within the city, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about in the city. Man, I will say I have two.
Okay.
Because actually, yeah, I have two. Okay, so I'll say First Avenue was probably, of course.
Yep.
I don't
Shout
know
out
why
to
First Avenue, but it's amazing. Like, we threw a party at First Avenue, so I feel like that was even more different anyway. Like, to pack out a party at First Avenue.
Yeah. And that's a big number
you
too.
threw a
as far as
party.
people.
Yeah,
So
we
it wasn't
threw
a show.
Yeah, we threw a party. We
Okay.
threw a party called Hey Ma, and it was crazy.
That's fire.
It's like 1,000 people there. This was before pandemic.
Yep.
Oh,
pre-pandemic.
all those health people out
Right.
there before pandemic.
Did they have masks on? No.
Right. And then during the Super Bowl, I did the Armory. I did the J-Lo party,
Oh, that's big.
and that was
big.
crazy, bro. I opened up for a DJ Z Trip, which was amazing. If you know who that is, you know
Yeah, legend.
that was crazy. Yes,
Okay.
a legend, like
Okay.
a legend.
Okay, what's compare him to a rap artist.
I can compare him to another DJ. I could
Okay.
probably do that. Let's say like he's on the same lines of like he's in the same, not as legendary as Jazzy Jeff, but
Okay.
I'm sure they're best. I'm sure they're close friends.
So they're
Like,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
like-
okay.
He did a lot of stuff with LL. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was LL Cool J's DJ for a while.
That's
but
big.
yeah,
That's
Z Trip
big.
is crazy. Like
That's big.
Like he's cold. Like and like I said, like Jazzy Jeff, when you have your own like version of a mixer. Like this is the Z Trip version. Like fam, what? But yeah, that was amazing, and solely because that like during Super Bowl, that venue was like insane. Like they,
I can only imagine.
yeah, they had literally like panels of TV screens all on that roof. If you ever been to the Armory, just a picture, nothing but like LED panels above you doing weird stuff. It was crazy.
That's cold. I believe that. I went to a rave there.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. So I had a homie. He was like, "Bro, let's go to Excision." And I guess
Oh
that's
yeah,
like,
Excision.
Yeah, see, you know Excision.
Is that the same venue?
Yeah, it was
Yep,
at the
same
Armory,
Okay,
bro.
Armory.
It's insane,
Yeah.
man. The Armory is so huge,
Yeah,
man. So
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
That was dope, man.
So those are two of my favorite, man. That was probably two of my most favorite ones in the city right
That's
now.
what's up, man. Yeah,
Hey,
shout
man,
out to
I
First
remember that
Avenue.
one.
Shout out to Armory.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I remember that. You be having the coldest names, bro. You be
Thank
having
you, bro.
the coldest.
Yeah,
yeah.
How did he come up with this?
Man.
Well, actually, speaking of names, I don't mean to interrupt. How did you come up with Three-Way Marketing, Three-Way MG, and where did DJ Advance come from?
So DJ Advance started in high school. Shout out to my homie Benny Roberts, basketball legends in the Twin Cities.
Nice.
So I used to do beats for him because he used to rap.
Okay.
And so he was like, "Oh, Advanced Beats."
Oh,
That's how it started. And
Okay.
then it was crazy. And then I just took it and ran with it and was like,
That's
DJ
fire.
Advance.
Yeah, that's fire.
And then the same thing with Three-Way. I can't remember exactly how the story starts with Three-Way, but it was definitely faith. It was faith centered. If you are a Christian or anything, you know, like the Holy Trinity, like the three. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Three different ways,
Yeah.
like three different way market, like
So,
faith game.
yeah.
And what was the other one?
God Music Life. Yeah.
God Music
God
Life.
Music
So
Life.
Three-Way MG.
Yep.
That's
So-
fire.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
so-
I know, man. That's dope, bro.
That's
Yeah.
super dope.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's how
fuck with
we
that.
came up with the names, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I love
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah.
So you said you do engineering, beats, and stuff outside of the DJing thing.
Yeah.
How do you? If it's not too messy, how do you feel about the DJ industry in Minnesota right now?
It's not messy at all. I think that
Could we be doing better? Could we be working with each other more? Or
Nah, honestly, I think the DJs are doing a good job, to be real. I think we are kind of keeping things kind of going as far as like the music industry a little bit.
I really
you know,
feel
I
that.
feel like we
I
could.
feel that.
I do feel like we can do more to like help artists and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And but I also think that there has to be structure to make that happen. which I'm actually planning out right now. So DJs, stay tuned. Like I'm gonna lock in with y'all soon. But I feel like we just need a little structure to know how to like help artists, because I feel like a lot of DJs might really like be interested in like doing things and helping. But I feel like a lot of them don't really know like how, or even being that bridge, because being the bridge for the artists and the DJs. Like, okay, y'all need 8-bar intros for y'all songs. Like, send them to me, I'll send them to the DJs. You know what I mean? Or send it to me, I'll put it together and package it out. Like, I feel like it's just a bunch of little things that need to be done that could probably help, put it together. So,
that's how I feel. I feel like New York and Cali, they all got that. Like, they got the like when people coming out with albums and projects, they got they run, they come on, they go to New York, they go to Hot 97, they go to Breakfast Club. They all different things, but it seemed like they all kind of like work together, like in that way. Like
they do, man.
Okay.
Ooh, I got one for you. I seen something on the internet the other day that made me think, because Twitter is the place of wild opinions. Wild opinions.
I love Twitter, bro.
Somebody was saying, that streaming is gonna take out DJs one day, because how artists used to go to DJs to break records and stuff like that. Do you feel affected by that?
No, I don't think that. I don't even. I could see how streaming could take away from radio, but
I don't see that.
DJs. No, if you are looking for a vibe or a certain way things you want play, you're gonna always want DJ. There's no computer, there's no anything that can replace human feelings that I know of yet. Okay, I'm sure Elon Musk is working on something.
Man, he's doing something.
Trying to put our soul into the metaverse.
But I don't think it would ever. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I'm not, but I'll be honest, I'm not even worried about it, to be honest.
I know, right?
If it happens, I'll just figure out how I can make money off of that.
Yeah, hey, there you go. That's again, the key to longevity is adapting to your environment, adapting to your situation. You feel me?
Yeah, for real.
Gotta adapt in order to make it. That's how you gonna survive, man.
That's a good question right there, Gabe. Gabe just asked, "What up, Gabe? If I were an old guy who is unfamiliar with your music, where should I start?" You should start at djadvance.com.
Hey, for real, you get it all there.
Yeah, everything's on there, man. Everything's on there.
That's dope. Yeah. Are there any young DJs right now that you messing with?
Yeah, that is the site.
He pulled it up. So
he pulled it up.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Yes, that picture's so old. I need to change it. I lost a lot of weight since
That's crazy. It still look like recent though.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was like 210 right there, bro.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah, man.
Below that?
I lost that weight. Yeah, I'm at 180 now.
Yes, sir.
I lost that weight over last year.
Man, I'm gaining weight. I'm at like 170.
Man, bro.
That's everybody's thing. You gaining weight or you losing weight?
Man.
I had to lose it, bro. I woke up one day and was just like, this ain't it. I don't know what's going on, man.
Hey, COVID too, man. COVID, man.
It wasn't even COVID, bro. I was living a fast life.
Oh, okay.
I was living a fast life, bro. Yeah.
Eating bad, eating on the road. That's really what.
Eating on the road. Yeah, eating in the morning.
Night,
going home, eating and sleep, going to bed right after I eat a crazy meal.
That's the worst.
Like so
wake up with your stomach sour and
stuff.
For real. That's the worst.
So I'm vegan now. I'm vegan. I've been vegan for a long time now. I love it.
That's dope.
Yeah,
does that improve the system overall?
Bro, overall, man.
Energy.
Energy, everything. Like I used to wake up so groggy, or I just couldn't get through a day. If I ate a meal, I'd be falling asleep. Like, and I started noticing these things, and I was just like, man, this ain't it. Like, I gotta get my health in order. Like, everything else is in order, but you gotta, it gotta be mind, body, soul. Yeah, like for real. You know what I'm saying? And even though I had to get my mind right. Like, I was going through it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I keep it a buck with y'all.
Was it like just like because of like events and work and stuff?
Yeah, it was a lot of things that went down. Like right before the pandemic, my grandma passed, and I think that was the one thing that like triggered every emotion possible.
Okay.
Cause when you moving fast and you DJing, you flying, you doing this, you don't really have time to like sit down and like bask in everything that's happened. And I think that kind of triggered it, because I had to, that happened, and we had to sit down. Then I kind of had to just be, you know what I'm saying, and like then I start thinking like, what is going on? Like, are we ever getting out of this? Is this real? And then when the George Floyd stuff happened, that just took it over the top. That was crazy.
That was very wild crazy, time,
but
man.
Shout out to my wife and my family, man. They was very supportive in that time, and it was a dark time. Keep it a buck with y'all. It was a dark time. So if you ever need somebody to talk to, for real, man, please do it. Do not wait till it's too late.
Please.
Even if you can't talk to somebody in your family and you want it to be discreet, hit me up. I don't care. Hit me up, talk to me. I'll be that person. Put all your problems or anything on, because we've seen over the last few years how many people have committed suicide and things like that. So it's like I feel like some of these people just don't have people to talk to or people to let the stuff to get it out, man, and they just let it build up to the point where it's like
I can't take it.
I can't take it no more.
Mental health, man, that's one thing I feel like our community should really focus on. Like just like coming out of this pandemic is the mental health. Like I feel like my mental, like you said, I was going through it with my mental health, feeling like is this where I'm supposed to be? Am I is this like people dying? My great grandma died from COVID. People dying from COVID. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. You know, so. Mental health, man. I went to therapy, and actually my girlfriend, she helped me a lot.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Just talking to them, just my therapist, and just she's walking me through just every emotion I go through. So I feel like that helps a lot. So people, if you can see a therapist, if you can talk to your mom, your dad, a friend, anybody, just get that out, man.
And there's a lot of free programs for therapy out here too. So definitely, you can easily Google
or Google or 411.
Yep.
411.
Is it 4? Yeah.
Is it 411? Yep, 411. You can call 411.
They have a line for that. Even I heard the police are trying to send out mental health. People around stuff. Trying to.
Do they got mental health for themselves?
They need it. Well, they should.
They should. They definitely need it, bro. Because I feel like a lot of police, just even back to the Amir situation, just police that's not from the area and grow up in the suburbs, it's just automatically scared. You need therapy. Like if you just get scared by seeing a black person, you need therapy.
Yeah, I remember when we were younger, when y'all was talking about that earlier, I was just like, man, I remember going to Jimmy Lee or going up to Central playing ball or going to MLK, but it would be those cops. I remember a few of their names, but I ain't gonna say them. But I remember those cops just hanging around us though, like hanging around. They knew all of our names. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we see them down the street or we getting pulled over or something, it's like we could say their name, or they could just be like, hey, what you doing? Go home. You ain't supposed to. And I was in high school, I feel like, when this was going on. It was like, I remember that shift of like, okay, who are these new cops in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
And then it just kept progressively getting worse. Now I be seeing Minneapolis cops that live in St. Paul. I'm like, why do you live over here, bro?
Yep.
Why do you live over here?
Like, man,
talk about it.
They need to get police more involved with the community, or just like check their background. Where they from? Are you from a city? Okay, we're gonna put you in the city. We're gonna put you in the suburbs because you're from the suburbs. You don't know how to handle these type of people.
Yeah.
They need to
you don't even know how to talk to them.
And you don't know who's who, because there might be one person that you could talk to in the neighborhood that can get everybody together. Like I feel like, shout out to Stevie Randall. Like that's my dad-in-law, but he's so connected on the east side and just within the community.
Shout out to Colin Moore too. Sorry.
Yes, just through the community and everything, and it's like he's a person that can really like simmer stuff down.
Right,
but it's
come out like the neighborhood uncle.
Yeah,
or something like
that's exactly like the neighborhood uncle.
Yep.
Take care of everybody.
Yeah, we need that.
Steve Randall and Colin Moore, man. Them is two people in St. Paul I know that you can go to if you got any problem or you need somebody to talk to. You need help with anything.
Yep.
Man, Colin Moore and Steve done helped me so many times, man. Like that's like you said, the neighborhood uncle.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, kind of on not related really. So a couple days ago, DJ Drewski from High 97 said he's not playing drill music no more.
Oh yeah.
Drill music is real problematic now. These kids are really trying to live it out. How do you feel about that, and what's your stance on the drill music?
Man, we was talking about that earlier. I think the problem to me isn't necessarily the music. It's just the kids and the people that are listening to it can't tell the difference between what's fake and what's real. Like, and I feel like that's when it becomes a problem, when you think that these is real life. I was watching an interview with 21 Savage, and he was like, treat me like I'm Denzel. This music I'm making, this is just acting. He was like, so when you see me, don't press me or nothing. Like,
Man,
he like, I'm Denzel. Like, treat
real.
me like Denzel. He's like, I'm just making music, you know. And he was just saying, like, you know, people gotta start realizing that, you know, entertainment is entertainment.
Yeah.
You gotta separate the two. You can't just think, oh, he said this, I gotta go do it.
Man, it's
Like the whole switches thing. Like, what?
Yep.
I'm like, wow, y'all heard it one time and everybody went and got one.
Everybody got 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds, switches.
Crazy.
Like, bro,
It's
this is
insane,
crazy.
bro.
And my mom living on Thomas in the hood on St. Paul, so
Oh yeah, I hear it all the
all
time.
the time, man.
I hear it all the time.
It's
Back
crazy.
from behind where we be at.
Yeah.
It'd be right over there. And I'm like, dude, my son in his back sleep. Like, what y'all doing, man?
Dude, and it's crazy how they procure them too, man. Like
Yeah.
y'all ain't even legally able to buy this shit.
Right,
so who the
exactly.
big homies giving them to you.
Amazon.
Amazon.
I see
that's
that. I
true.
can believe that, man.
Yeah, and
Or you
this,
could just go out of state and drive it back because you don't even need any kind
Right.
of verification out of state.
Yeah.
so yeah, I just think that, you know, it's just we need more people teaching what's real and what's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it sounds like common sense, but at the end of the day,
Common
I mean,
sense
we
ain't
live in a
common.
world where it's all, you know, virtual, everything, this, that, and the fourth. Social media seems so real to everybody. So
Yes.
how can we say that it's not real? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
If somebody's saying, if they're rapping it, then it got to be real because it's on
Yeah.
social media.
And then people
so it's
starting to go to jail for their lyrics, so they are really doing it. And it's like,
like, yeah,
and the young generations is looking at that like, okay, he's rich from doing that,
exactly.
so I'm finna do it. I'm
It's all a
finna be.
scam, bro.
Yeah.
It's a play, man. It's what they want. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Not to be that guy, but that's
Nah,
what
this is
they
true.
want. You
It's-
know,
they tearing our community down, bro.
It's making money for somebody. That's the problem.
somebody. Yep.
It's making money on all ends for somebody. So
Lord have mercy, man.
yeah, man.
So we need, and it's showing in the city, like it's showing in the deaths, the death rate, like everything is just going up. The violence in the city is out of control right now.
Yeah, robberies. I was just talking to my brother. He said he just came back from Atlanta, and he said that he was talking to a young lady there that they knew, and she was saying basically like she got robbed in the middle of the day. Like they took
Damn.
her car because they saw her like dropping food off, and they just robbed her and took her car. But then the crazy thing is they got caught 10 minutes later,
That is crazy.
and now they doing 20-some years in jail.
That is crazy.
And then on the other side of that, it's like now these young boys have lost a quarter of their life to nothing, to a minute of a minute decision. They've lost a quarter of their life for.
I think Wallow was talking about that on his $1 million worth of game. He said when he first got in there, he met another inmate, and the first thing the dude said to him was, "How many minutes?" And Wallow was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "How many minutes did it take for you to get in here?"
Man, that's crazy.
And
That's
he was
crazy.
like 5 minutes because I decided to go in somebody's house and try to take something. It
Yeah.
took 5 minutes to get
5
20 years.
minutes to get 20 years. Y'all hear that? 5 minutes to get 20 years of your
That's
life
crazy.
taken away
Yeah.
for a dumb decision.
Yeah,
My grandpa always say your life is about choices, man.
it is. You can go left, you can go right.
Left or right.
You know, and you know when it's about to go left.
Yeah, you do. You feel it, man. Man, me and my brother talk about that all the time. Like I be thinking about all the moments where we made the right decisions, bro. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to my family, but especially to my dad for like instilling that in us. Like, hey, if you ever put in these situations, you know, like go the right way. Don't go the other way, because that other way ain't gonna get you nowhere.
At all.
It's gonna get you in a box or in a box 6 feet under.
Dead or in jail.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
A lot of
Dead
people I grew up dead or in jail, man.
Yeah.
So, man,
Not to
make
be
the
too
right
dark.
choice. Yeah,
No,
no,
I mean-
no, this is real conversations, bro.
That's
This
real
is the
conversations.
stuff that y'all need to hear.
Yeah.
So let's get into how do you feel about young DJs? Like, do you feel like you want to start mentoring, or are you mentoring young DJs?
Man,
or-
listen. So whenever a young DJ reach out to me, I reach back out. I talk to them. I wouldn't even say it's mentoring. I just like if they need something, I'll help them with it.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not gonna name names, but there's a few DJs that have reached out to me. I guess I could. Ain't nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
no, publicity, yeah.
Like Slumpa showed a lot. I helped them a lot.
Shout
DJ
out to
Slumpa. Tokyo Diamond. We was just chopping it up.
Yeah, I'm ready to see her get into it.
We was just chopping it up on the other day, and she's like going head first into it, and I love it. Like for me, like seeing if I see,
I love her name.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a good branding off.
If I see like that, you have the motivation to hustle.
Yeah, real talk.
Facts.
Real talk.
Nah, but for real, if you got the motivation, like I'm gonna definitely help you as much as I can. You know what I'm saying, and not even adding a price tag to it. You know what I'm saying, like because at the end of the day, like I love being able to show people the path that I was able to take because I feel like if I do it for somebody else, they can do it. And then it just 20, 30, 40 years from now, we got a train of the same type of energy going. And then next thing you know, like we have a whole bunch of people that's on the same accord all the time.
And that's how you build that culture.
Yeah, that's how you get like New York or Atlanta.
Yeah,
with that
for real.
strong radio presence,
For
or
real.
a strong DJ presence.
Yeah,
you know?
for real.
I feel like the city's is heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
So I feel like we taking them right steps. Just a few little loose ends we got to take care of, but we are heading in the right direction.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
for sure.
Twin Cities, we definitely doing our thing. It's so much talent. Man, every week I'm posting new artists that I have never heard of before, never seen before. Like, so I know it's here.
I feel like right now the Twin Cities are kind of like a lighter. You trying to get the
Trying to
spark,
light
it,
you know what I'm saying?
Got the Lil Wayne click going.
Yeah, yo, it's trying to get that spark going. Every spark is a new artist coming out, and eventually we're gonna catch flame. You know?
Yep.
There we go.
For
We can
sure.
like this motherfucker now. Now everybody come through this door. Man, my dream goal is to like I want to see in a few years artists coming in and getting rich off this. Like I want to see artists get rich, bro. It ain't certainly for me, but it's for the culture. Like I want to see artists coming in and grinding and getting rich, and then the next person come in do the same thing, and then that's how we got the Atlantas. That's how we get to the New Yorks and the Calis.
And Detroit right now.
And
Detroit got it right. Detroit got it right.
Prime example of Detroit.
Dude,
Detroit got it right.
Correct, man.
It's crazy to see like the Eminem era and the G12 era, the Obi Trice era. And then like now it's like the new generation, which is cool.
Flint era.
Yeah,
I feel like Detroit is actually the new trap sound.
Yeah.
They sound is actually the new trap.
Yeah.
I made my first Detroit beat maybe like a year and some change ago, and I was working with my homies, and they were like, "Bro, you already got them. Just speed them up." I was like, "What are you talking
That's
about?"
crazy.
And I had a beat, and I sped it up from 136 BPM to 190 BPM.
That's
And he rapped
crazy.
on it, and now we got a song.
Yep.
It's fire.
Hey man,
I love they vibe right
me
now.
too.
Man.
I love Detroit.
They
Because
getting money.
I can still move to it. Like it ain't like
It's
That's
hood,
cool.
but it got a bounce to it. It's
Yeah.
like okay, he talking that shit.
And most importantly, it's fun.
Yeah,
like it's
fun.
they talking about some.
Yeah.
It sound crazy what they talking about, but a lot of artists. For me, when I listen to it, it's fun because it reminds me of the Gucci era. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they just getting creative.
creative.
The samples.
That's
they
why I
using,
love Gucci. He was
the
creative
drums,
back in the
all
time
that.
where everybody was doing the normal thing. He was
Yeah.
coming out with crazy beats, mixtapes, all type of shit.
Yep, him and Zay Tovin, boy,
Yep, Zay,
they was going
yup.
crazy.
And Zay is still going. Man.
Yeah.
Zay's still going
Yeah.
crazy.
Still going.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zay, man.
One of the best organ players I've ever seen in my
In
life.
life, bro.
Oh my god,
Started in the church.
He
Bruh.
originated the trap sound with that church organ.
Yes.
Bro.
2003.
There's a YouTube video of him playing the organ, like going insane, bro.
Like
It
he's
was-
in church with it.
I don't even he was in somebody's house or something. I can't remember exactly where it was, but he was going crazy, bro.
I believe
like,
it.
and it sounded amazing. And I'm
I
like,
believe
man,
it.
I want this dude in my church if I had one,
You
bro.
know, and you know he plays every Saturday still.
For real?
Every Saturday, Sunday, and I don't know about Wednesday anymore. But
Yeah.
he still goes to church.
That's
Plays the
that's
organ
super
regularly.
dope.
That's dope.
Like he's grounded. You know, he's a man of God. Too, and
Yeah,
all that
that's
stuff.
super
So-
dope.
And think about it, a man of God originated the trap sound.
Yeah.
Right? Some of the, you hear some of
man
these
of
lyrics
God,
on
y'all
here
hear that? A man
Yep.
of God created y'all favorite sound.
For real.
on me. And he's still doing it to this day. Got the MPC, his computer. I watch
Yep.
his YouTube videos
Yeah.
like weekly. So, yeah, no, shout out to Zay Tovin.
Man, a lot of y'all artists, man, y'all on the right track, man. It's just quality, man. Quality artists.
Yes.
Think about quality instead of just trying to drop stuff. Just
quality over quantity.
Yes.
You can get the quantity, but make sure you keep the quality about you.
Yeah,
Mixing matters.
Yep.
Your sound quality matters.
Mixing matters 1,000%.
Get your stuff EQ, compressed, limited, and then go hit up Advance for the mastering. You know?
Yes. We got Vance right here. If you need help with your mastering, let's get it.
Mixing and mastering. If y'all need help, hit me up.
Oh, God.
I got like 500, 600 songs under my belt.
Okay.
You know, they might not all have been hits or anything.
I'm going to ask you a producer engineering question then. What's your favorite compressor to work with?
Man, I probably will say...
if you got one.
I would probably say the one that I use the most is was the CLA.
The 2A?
Yep.
CL2A?
Yep.
Chris Algae? Yep. Chris Lord Algae.
And I like the SSL. Of course, everything's not in outboard gear, guys. This is all plugins. But the SSL compressor that I use is so warm. It feels good every time.
Yeah.
So,
And that's like an industry standard these days. You know, like you can. Some people use it right on the master. Some use it for the big. You can use it for big and little things. It's a compressor that has 3 sections with about 3 to 4 knobs, and it just gives you a lot of control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just got, not to get too nerdy, but I just started paying for the Slate Digital. Slate, they has like a monthly like subscription and get all their stuff. So I'm like, right now, because some of their stuff is like, oh, this EQs is crazy.
Yeah. I like the way he I think his name is Chris Slate. I like the way he sets up his VSTs because it's based on real equipment.
Yep. They even got not to get even more nerdy, but they have a microphone plug-in that basically like you can buy this mic and then you can make all the mics. You can make that one mic sound like all these different microphones.
Yep.
Oh,
it's a room emulator.
Yeah.
So just, what's the shit they be using?
Like the compressors and stuff.
Yeah, the voice. What's the shit? Auto tune.
Oh no.
So they got auto tune.
Well, it got auto tune, but no, it's like. Well, yeah. That's why I said it's nerdy.
So,
it's going over my head, y'all. I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
So basically,
if
you
put
your headphones on, and you want it to sound like a movie theater, it'll make it all your sound coming through sound like a movie theater.
Yeah.
Or if you want it to sound like a bathroom, it'll sound like a real. They
like
put a lot of energy
Yeah.
into making it sound real.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you have certain headphones on, you can mix accordingly to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a good setup.
That's dope, man. See, hey, you want your shit mixed by Vance or bruh, man? Fifth floor. Your choice, man. Your choice. If you want your quality, come to Vance. If you want that bullshit, go, bruh, man. Yeah, come to Death Row, man. Shit. For real. Because I'm tired of, like, I listen to y'all shit weekly, and I get tired of hearing that trap shit. That shit sound like y'all made it in the kitchen.
I was talking to Dolo about that, man, and me and him was having a conversation like last week. He was like, man, what is it you think, I was like, bro, the sound quality, like listening to the sound quality of some of the stuff has drained me so much that I don't even want to listen to nobody's stuff no more. Like I be going into it like, man, I hope this is good.
Man.
And it shouldn't be like that. Like I feel like I should be excited every time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I get a new project, not thinking about how bad it might sound quality wise, because it's a lot of songs I've heard that's like, man, this could be hard if it was mixed right.
Can I interrupt? Artists, when you're making a song, you got to think about how your listener is going to hear it. It's not all about just what you're saying word-wise.
Yeah.
Your words are cool. That's what got you on the track. But remember that somebody's listening to it and they want to hear it clearly.
Yep, for sure. And like, yeah, I mean, if we get quality music, we can play it. It's easier. We ain't got to tweak the sound.
Can you imagine playing them songs on the radio?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Can you imagine playing some of them tracks on the radio? Sound like a basement track, man.
It's crazy.
Man.
It's insane.
Speaking on radio though, you worked at Go 95?
Yes, formerly.
95.3?
Yeah, it's a gospel station now, or
wow.
a Christian station. It's hard too. I ain't gonna lie. It's a hard Christian station.
Y'all hear that? 95.3 is a Christian station now. So what was it like working there?
It was cool, man. It was an experience. I feel like throughout my career, I've always looked at everything to anything that I do. I looked at it to gain some type of knowledge from, especially if I've never done it before. I had never done radio before. So that was kind of one of those things I was able to put under my belt for me personally and career wise, I didn't really have any intentions going into radio. I didn't really even, to be honest, I didn't care to be in radio.
Oh, okay.
I was already doing stuff. I was already moving around. I was already shaking, doing things. But I do think God always find a way to bring some light out of it. And, you know, I feel like one of the best relationships I have right now with DJ Bonix is probably one of the things that came up from that, you know what I'm saying?
Bonix is dope.
Especially him being somebody that I looked up to in the DJ community. And like one day, I'm going to tell this story because it's crazy because it goes with this radio thing.
Okay.
So Wiz Khalifa, y'all remember when Wiz Khalifa came here for Soundset?
Yes.
And his plane got stuck, all that stuff and all that. Okay, so I was DJing the after party for Minnesota Fats. Shout out to Minnesota Fats. He did an after party.
Fats.
He did a after party at I can't remember the name of the venue, but he did an after party there. Wiz was there. That's when I met DJ Bonix, and he was super cool. And I'm like, man, it'd be cool to like be cool with him.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like in awe because, you know, he's like won DJ awards for, you know, Red Bull, 3-Style awards, all that stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
OG.
So I'm
He's
just
a real
like,
scratcher.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm opening for Wiz and this dude, you know.
That's nuts.
I told my brother after that, like, man, it'd be cool to like link up with him, and like he's like, my brother always say, man, it'll work out. Watch, it'll work out. Just put it out there.
Came back around
Full circle, bro. And now me and him is like this.
That's dope,
like,
bro.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I think about that now. I think about the power manifestation and prayers and God, and I think about that moment and a bunch of moments in my life, but that one in particular, like recently, I was just like, man,
that is dope, man. Because we be on the same stuff, man. Power of manifestation, man, is real.
Yeah, it is.
It's real. The universe, man. Like
what you
God,
think about, you bring about.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But so I mean, my time there was cool, man. I had fun. Shout out to Sophia, shout out to Augie 5000. I feel like we had one of the best morning shows ever.
Y'all did. I love that.
Yeah,
y'all made me listen to radio again. I actually listened every morning and looked forward to it, even if it was recorded previously. I watched it. I mean, I listened to it for sure.
We had a good time, and I think that worked out for us so well because we had a kind of a family like
that's what it felt like. It felt like y'all was all real close.
It wasn't like when the cameras or when the mic shut off, we just didn't talk to each other. Like we'll be there till like noon, a few hours after the show, just having conversations about everything, just chopping it up, going to lunch, kicking it, like you know what I'm saying, really tapping in and staying.
That was probably like the only show I really paid attention to, honestly.
In the whole history of the .3 90 when it was 96 and in 95, like I was really, that was the first time I like actively listened. The last time I actively listened to 96.3 was before they had DJs. It was right when they started in like the 2000 or something like that.
What was your relationship with what's his name? Peter Parker?
Oh, it was cool. I mean, I feel like he the one that kind of got me in there. He hit me up and was like, man, I see what you've been doing. We have this opportunity, et cetera, et cetera. It's not here yet, but when it comes, I'll definitely reach out to you. And the opportunity came, and he hit me up and was like, "You want to do it?" I'm like, yeah, why not? Like, because it was like I said, it was one of those things that I wanted to cross off my, my list of things in my career. Like, I had never done radio. Why not? Do it in my own time?
So radio was on your scope. Like,
it was on there to do if it was possible, if it made sense. But I wasn't like, oh, I have to do radio. It was just like. It's these list of things that DJs probably want to do. I don't know if I may be the only DJ that does it. I don't know. But I make a list of goals, like just career-wise. It's like, oh, do radio mixes, do this, do that, So I wasn't really expecting, or I didn't really care if it happened, per se. But the fact that it did happen was definitely a blessing to me. That's what I'm saying? And honestly, like, it helped my career. It helped me reach people that I probably never would have reached because... it was a lot of YT people that probably wouldn't know who DJ Advance was. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yep, true.
So, you got people in Elk River that know who I am now. It's like,
that's dope, bro.
That's what that's for. So,
and that's a good threshold to break through because that's the real threshold in Minnesota that's keeping us. As soon as you get outside of the city, you know what I'm saying? You're entering YT countries, you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of color past certain cities in this state, and that's what causes a lot of our political issues too. But it sounds like you made it through.
Man, it was cool. I stay in touch with a lot of them, even during the pandemic. A lot of them tapped in with me on my Twitch because I was on Twitch heavy.
Okay.
Through DJ Bonic, shout out to him again because he the one that told me to get on there, and like that was a whole different world. That was amazing. But yeah, so like it's cool to like those people are kind of following my journey, my path now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's dope. Do you feel like Peter Parker or just the whole Go 95 thing was for the artists? Like, do you feel like they really try, to really put them in position to win?
I think that's always the initial, right, for anything. I think that after a while, everything kind of plays its own part, politics and all kind of stuff. I think initially everybody has an idea of what they think things should look like, but at the end of the day, if you don't own it,
right,
can't really say what you want. You can say what you want, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You're not writing the checks.
Got the big boss.
Yeah, that changes everything. So
so a lot of artists out there that thought that the people was acting funny or anything. It's a whole process that you have to go through in radio. So it's just not like send the DJ a song and it's gonna get put up on the radio. No, it has to go through a process.
And on top of that, like a lot of people, I think they were just thinking they were sending stuff, especially if they think they sent it to me because they didn't. I could count on one hand how many songs I got.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Was it like, just not sending it to the right place, or you just didn't have time to, or you didn't even bother because you knew it wasn't going to work out?
Nah, nobody sent it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
all right.
I played Lioness record on there. I played a Taylor J record on there. I played a few different records on there, but those are the ones that made it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That made it through the process.
Yeah, and it was like not even the process. It made it to my email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't get nothing. I didn't get no. I think people who are making their own idea about everything. Yeah. How everything was running,
and how everything should be.
Like, and without actually reaching out and
they only
like,
fuck with them artists.
Yeah. Which, as opposed, they could have just reached out. We could have had a conversation. But if it's good, I'll try to get it in there. Because, like, I'll tell you this. Like, for me, I had a lot more free reign to do my mix shows how I wanted to do it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Not too crazy, but I could definitely. That's just me anyway. I'm going to throw whatever. If I rock with something, I'm going to throw it in there. Mm-hmm. As discreet as I can, but I'm gonna make it sound dope, because that's what it can be about. But man, nobody really hit me up. Nobody even, whatever.
All right. well, that air is clear now.
Yeah, y'all better start, man. Y'all gotta start reaching out.
Clear now.
Yeah,
y'all better start reaching out, and don't forget to have an actual conversation. Be genuine.
Have a goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, make people feel like they a part of y'all journey, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta like just really like communicate. That's all. Communicate.
Cause like even for I used to do these mixes on Shade 45 every Sunday. Yep. And I would put a lot of local artists on there, but it was easier to do because of course nobody sent me clean versions and stuff for things. So it was like it was easier to get that stuff, and even for those I would actually go out and get the music and put it on there. On the actual platform. Like a few people may have hit me up for it, but a lot of times I would just find out who was doing what and I would put it on there. I'll tag them in there. And I'll be honest, like being completely honest, some of the artists like reposted and all that, but a lot of them didn't. And then that was like, for me, it was like one strike and done. Like I went out my way to like try to find this music.
Yeah.
And you didn't. All I wanted you to do is just like, I'm gonna tag you, just repost it, just show a little love.
Go crazy with it.
Yeah, so
I feel like a lot of artists here miss
opportunities.
Yeah, they miss opportunities because of feeling like something ain't big enough, or feeling like it ain't gonna move your career no way, or you know what I'm saying? Everything counts, man.
Yeah,
everything counts.
Small steps count.
Small steps do count, and I'm gonna take. I mean, that's how I got my career going. Small steps, you know what I'm saying, and like,
because there's no way you could have been, throwing parties with a desktop and a big ass screen and trying to get at DJ Bonix. He would probably laughed at you,
Yeah, for sure. Man, I mean, I'll say he wouldn't have laughed at me, but he would have been like, "Hey, bro, let me show you what you need to buy, my guy." Like, but nah, for real though. Like, I knew, and me personally, I knew. I mean, at that point, I wasn't ready to do like I wasn't thinking about doing. Oh, I'm gonna do the Target Center.
Oh, okay.
Just because I did one party at a small spot with a desktop, you know what I mean? Like, it's just knowing in your mind, being realistic about the goals and the things that you want to attain. Like, it's very possible, but you gotta work and get to that point, just so when it comes, you're ready, and then you can sustain that.
Yeah, said being perfectly. Sustain.
Being realistic with yourselves and you guys' career, like, don't be don't be on a platform thinking you're supposed to be on there just because you did one song.
Right.
Like, put that work in, man. Yeah, put that real work in. Like, that's all.
That's a good question, Gabe. How many years does someone need to DJ before they should be trying to show out? That's up to them, man.
I feel like that's on your confidence level.
Yeah, that's on your confidence level. I think that you can. I mean, it's a difference between showing out and just trying to get in rooms that you're not ready for. Yeah. Like, just cause you, like I said, you want to get in there and you want to be able to stay in there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just get there and then you can't perform right. Now they like, man, wrap it up. Like, don't ever bring him in here no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that to happen.
You only got one time to be new.
Yeah, for real.
You only got one time to be new, y'all. Remember that.
Yeah, for real.
John Hendricks thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a perfect example of somebody starting out and starting small and building the ropes.
I rock with John. I've known John for a minute, man. I'm just happy for him on his journey. Like, he used to be a chunky dude, but he is buff now, bro. Together.
For real? We was at Cooper, same class.
Man, he is buff now, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. Like, that dude is going crazy. And like, I remember meeting him a long time ago, and he was like a chunky dude. But like, to see, like, even that consistency, like being able to be consistent to lose weight and like gain muscle mass, and
like for real,
self-motivation.
He was in the gym every day, man, putting in work, man. That consistency translated into other activities.
Consistency. You guys hear that? Consistency is important. Yeah, it's important. Like, no matter if it's your best work or the worst work, but consistency is important. I'm not saying put out anything, but consistency is where it's going to take you from the beginning to the end.
Consistent quality.
Consistent quality.
That's really should be your two words you aim for.
Yep. And I always tell artists this, man, like, make as many songs as you can, because you won't really know. You won't know your sound till you try everything out. Yeah. So you got to just make songs. Like, realistically, shout out to Ryan McTaggart. That's the homie too. He from 300. Okay. That's one of my close friends as well. We always talk about like how many songs an artist should do, and I'm like, 15 songs a month. He said 15 songs a month, man. He said, nah, they need 15 songs a day. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
But he was like, he's like, if you really. But then I think about it too. Like, I haven't had a 9-to-5 job. I mean, the radio was kind of considered a 9, but it wasn't really. It was still me DJing. Mm-hmm. But I hadn't had a 9-to-5 job since I was like 18, 17. Dang. You know what I'm saying? But I made DJing and music and all of that my career. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of artists need to kind of figure out how to lean into that more. Like, make this your number one. Yeah, if you make it your number one, it's gonna do what it needs to do for you. Mm-hmm. All that work you put in is gonna come right back to you. Yep. Like, I'll put $1 million on that. It could be the wackest artist though. Like, if you put that work in, and like you said, you get quality. Like, I mean, we see it in the industry today. A lot of the dudes that's out here today, you wouldn't even think they would be artists 10 years ago. And it's like, man, they made it. You know what I'm saying? But they made it because they were consistent. They had quality work. They figured out how to make dope visuals. They figured out their fan base, their core, their niche. They started putting merch out. They started being on social media, being active. They started doing TikTok reels. Like this is all the stuff that you have to do. But to be able to do that, you have to treat this like it's your 9 to 5.
Every day, getting up.
Every day. Waking up, thinking about it, doing it.
Living it.
2 Chainz said he was in the studio every day after, you know what I'm saying, he got his first big hit. He was like, cause he was out here trapping, and he didn't take the studio seriously. As soon as he got that check from the song, studio every day.
If I could be out here trapping every day, why wouldn't I be in the studio trapping?
You know,
man.
Yeah,
bro. That consistency, man. That's what's gonna make you or break you.
Really. For sure.
Like
man.
the more you not being consistent, the more it's gonna take. The longer it's gonna take your career to take off.
Yep, exactly.
I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Damn, man, well, this has been a good talk, man.
I know, man.
Good talk, man. Glad to have you on the show, Vance.
Yeah, man, this has been awesome, man. Is there, any more questions you got to take? Anything you going to get off your chest, Vance? You said it's your first time on a podcast.
First time on a podcast. Any questions y'all got for Vance or any?
Yeah, if y'all got some questions, let me know, man. I don't really have too much, man. I'm proud to see where everybody is, especially y'all doing y'all thing with the podcast. I'm proud of just everybody kind of stepping more into the media world. Because this is also a part of the, this helps as well for artists and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this collectively can help the culture and help Minnesota as a whole.
That's what they gotta understand.
Yeah, like you showing the Prince Riley record. I saw the video yesterday, but to come in here and see that you on it too, that helps. That's a DJ and that's a media source.
Exactly.
That's pumping. You know what I'm saying? And then it just it from there it just dominoes. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it all. So now you got an outlet that's telling people about it. I can play the song so people hear it on here. They hear the song. They see the video on YouTube. They got the artist promoting it. All that helps. All that makes. That's what helps. Like.
It takes a village. It takes a village, y'all.
It does. It takes a village.
To get this culture going and to get this. Y'all really want Minnesota to be on the forefront of this industry.
We can't be individuals in this.
We can't.
It's not gonna work.
It takes a village, man, a collective to do this, y'all.
It's not gonna work. Shout out to all the DJs, man. One time. Shout out to DJ One. Shout out to my brother Ray Mills, Inferno. Who else? Slumpa, Peace. Peace God, DJ Keezy, Sophia Ayers.
So many.
Who else?
Slumpa.
Yeah, the pretty girl DJ.
Oh yeah, K Reeves.
Who else? Polo Scott.
Polo be
putting in work.
Cam Bennett. I'm just naming everybody right now.
Yeah, bro. Just all the DJs, bro.
All
y'all
the DJs.
Keep going, man. Keep putting on for Minnesota. Cyril.
Yeah, Cyril, of course. That's my brother, man.
Put on, man. We loving it, man. Keep putting in that work. We all are needed.
Yes.
It's a big enough pot for all of us. We all are needed. Platforms, DJs, rappers, everything. We all are needed in this culture, bro, to make it go. To make it go forward, we need all of us to be on one accord. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Or majority of us to be on one accord. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your, you know what I'm saying, people that slip in the cracks that's fucking up, but
yeah, it is what it is.
As long
as
the majority of everybody is on the same same wavelength, we gonna make it happen.
So, make it happen.
So I got a question for y'all though.
What's up?
So what do y'all think, where do y'all see y'all podcast in like the next year? Like what is y'all vision for it?
Yeah, we got a big vision. Vision is just continue having these conversations we have and building up artists, building up the culture. Most importantly, helping our people just start talking about things that haven't been implanted into us as a people versus other things that have,
as a community.
As a community, bring it together and bring awareness. And yeah, really, that's really it. I mean, that's the primary goal. Help people get money. We want the city to get money. We want
people to win. We want y'all to win. We do it for y'all. We ain't like when we created this. We created this so the culture, so the people can win, not us. This ain't for clout.
Yep.
I do this for free. Like I invest into this, so like I'm paying to do this for y'all. Like so y'all gotta know that we really care about putting the culture in the forefront. Like we really care about the artists and y'all craft. You know? like make it an accolade to get on this show. You know, like put in that work to get on the show.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't want to get on here by, you know, not working. Like and trying to finesse your way onto here. Like, no, I'm not gonna let it slide. Like you gotta really be working. You gotta got something going on, or you gotta like, man, you gotta be having something going on. Really, honestly.
For sure.
Like I don't want to talk about nothing you did 10 years ago. Like if you ain't really contributing right now to the community and to the culture, like I'm not gonna mess with you. So make sure you got your shit right when you step to me. Like when you hit me up, make sure you got your ducks in order.
When you hit them up, make sure y'all treat them like Joe Bud. Make sure y'all treat them like Adam 22. All those dudes for real. Like don't let it just be something to do.
Yeah, because we're not here to entertain you. We're here to inform the people.
Yep, exactly.
We putting real conversations in the forefront, man. This is real convos that we need to have as a culture in Minnesota to move forward. So
big or small,
it
all matters.
So this is for y'all. This is for y'all. I'm gonna continue to wake up every day and treat it like a job, like man said.
Yep. Got to, man. Yeah, no, I'm happy for y'all though, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate that,
man. You seen me when before all this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. We was chasing the takeover dream. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to my boy Taylor, man. And, he just dropped a new project as well.
Y'all go check that out.
Check that out, man. Check that out. So I guess
that's it. Y'all ain't got nothing else for me?
Man, no, sir, man. We're just happy to have you here, man. This is a good conversation. It's good meeting you for the first time.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Glad to have you.
We dang near next door neighbors.
Yeah. Every day,
for real, man.
He called me like, "Hey, Vance, what's up? You gonna do that podcast or what?" I'm like,
caught him coming out the crib.
I ain't had no coat on, nothing. You gonna do what's up, man? I was like,
"Hey, Vance done helped me get out of snowstorms, all type of shit, man."
Yeah.
So
if y'all think I'm capping about really being out here to help, man, that's I'm not. I really will get out here and help people for real. For
real, man. And we appreciate you.
Nah, for sure,
what
man.
You done for the culture and what you continue to do for this culture, bro.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
You want to hang out with us while we take out the show, man?
Yeah, what y'all doing now?
Nothing much, man.
Y'all got some gifts? No? Right.
Yeah, not yet, but we will soon, man. We just
to
started.
show you our appreciation. Here's $1 million, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Hey, one day.
A
year from now.
What they be doing? Yeah, we really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We want to give you your flowers.
Yeah, man. That's what we're here to do. We came to give you your flowers, man. Come here to talk a little shit, man. All that in between, for real.
Yes. We here to give Master's flowers, man. You deserve it. And maybe next year we'll have that check for you.
Nah.
For real though. But no, I appreciate you coming through. Like I said, we've always seen each other on social media. That's how I know you're always in tune with what's going on, you know. Yeah. So I appreciate that very much. But on the takeout though, man, I want to let people know that the shirts that you see us rocking on episode 1, they will be available by Friday.
Nice.
Pre-order link will be out on Friday.
Yep.
So if you guys want one, they'll be available in black, white. And I'm still deciding if we want to throw other colors in there. We might be able to do a green or blue or something like that. But black and white for sure will be here.
Let us know in the comments what colors y'all would like.
Yeah, man. Let us know what you like. We'll be doing delivery. If you're lucky, we'll do drop off. You know what I'm saying? Come meet us. You know,
we really out here though. We really outside though.
Yeah.
You can catch me on Lake Street, University.
Yep.
East Side, Payne, wherever. Yep. I'm out here. Like
Blaine.
I'm really out here, right?
Blaine,
Lakeville,
yeah, wherever the dollar's at, we gonna chase them. You feel me?
Vance, let them know where they can find you on all social media.
Oh yeah, at DJ Vance everywhere across all social media platforms. If you want, if you need mixing and mastering, feel free to reach out to me. My email is on my Instagram page as well, but djvance.com has everything that you need on there. If you ever want to come kick it and come to some good vibes, hit me up. Hit up 3-Way MG on Instagram. That's where we post all of our events. We have a bunch of cool stuff coming up in the future, as long as like COVID don't like ramp
Shut
up
it down.
again. Yeah,
Man,
so
that was crazy. though. Marion was everywhere.
Oh, Marion was touching everything, bro.
I was touching everything.
Man, I even caught the old Marion. Boy, I dancing right to the bed. I was salty.
You
bro.
and me both, bro.
I was salty. Like, what? This can't be real. This
Man.
thing, this says positive.
I'm thinking, I'm like, who touched
Somebody did this.
me? I was trying to blame somebody. I'm like, man, where did you go?
Man.
I know, right?
Whole time it was just released in the air.
It's in the air.
Man.
Hey, I really feel like a guy I was at Chipotle and he coughed in front of me and I feel like I just walked into it. Even though I had my mask on.
It's possible.
I feel like I walked into it because that's the only thing I was thinking. That's the only
Oh,
cough I remember. That's the only that
He started thinking about all the coughs he went through.
because I went to the movies after, so I was like,
Who
okay.
coughed? Bro, that's how I got it. I went to see Spider-Man. I woke up the next day with my chest on fire. Icy fire, too.
That's
that.
crazy.
bro.
Was
Crazy.
Spider-Man good, though?
Bro,
Hey, Spider-Man's good.
I'm not even a Marvel like superhero fan, but
Yeah.
it was definitely up there with like an Infinity War
Yeah.
type thing.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch
Okay.
it with my
Please
son.
check that out because it's like they
Definitely.
brought the old Spider-Man, just like a reunion.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
dope.
10 out of 10 on the nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? As
Yeah.
far as like contributing to the actual story and whatever. But it was really cool to see all three Spider-Mans together. Everybody from the first Spider-Man reprising their roles and stuff like that.
Yep.
It was dope. It was a dope experience. You won't be bored. There's a lot of emotions. So.
Yeah, my son, he loves Spider-Man. He loves the Hulk, but he loves the old school Hulk. I don't know if y'all know, but the old school Hulk. Yeah.
That's crazy.
The one
That's
that was
really
cartoon.
specific.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
The
That's
really
cartoon
specific.
Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
He like that. I don't like 3D animation either. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I get it.
So
I get it. But yeah, man, it's been a good conversation, man.
Let's
Thank
get
y'all,
it,
man. I
Thank you for
appreciate
coming
y'all.
through. It's the
Yes.
new Twin Cities podcast with Fresh and Tony, man.
Let's get it.
DJ Advance. Check them out, man. Hit up all of our social pages, Motivation to Hustle _ Blue Spear MPLS at DJ Advance, man. Let's go, y'all. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
hey. The new Twin Cities.
I told you I was gonna do the Bobby Smurder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
He's popping hard.
Going in.
Hey.
Hey.